What is going on, guys and girls? My name is Van and today for you we have got some nations on vacations. Basically, I choose a nation, today being Holland, and I'm going to make a team full of players that are from Holland that don't play in Holland, so they're not allowed to play in the Eredivisie. Today we have gone for Martin Stekelenburg in goal. I have done Holland before and I went with Vaart in net, so I decided to choose Stekelenburg this time, and he was probably one of the most overpowered goalkeepers I have used on this game so far. He was pretty much as good as I'd say maybe man of the match Courtois, who plays for Atletico Madrid. He was so good, he's just saved every single shot. He was honestly one of the most overpowered goalkeepers I've ever used. We're going to stick the defence in now, guys, and probably quite a predictable defence. If you've ever used maybe Holland as a nation before, you're going to have to use Ryan Donk as one of your centre-backs, because he is, again, I'm going to say overpowered quite a lot, because he's one of the most overpowered silver players on the game I've ever used. I would actually choose Donk over the majority of gold defenders that I have used before. He's like the silver David Luiz, I'd say, because he's just everywhere all the time. He's got such a good header on him, he's very quick and he's very strong. We've got Khalid Belarus, he's a little bit slower than Donk and Heitinga, but he was actually surprisingly really good. His interceptions were really good. He was in the right place at the right time. He made some really good tackles for me, and I'm not going to lie, I can't really fault this defence too much. The only problem with it is the formation that it's in. We've got John Heitinga now as the last one, and he's fairly quick. He's got 74 pace, good heading stats, good defending stats. Overall, all three of these defenders are really good. The only problem with this team is the midfield. Not a single midfielder is a defensive midfielder, and you're going to see that now. We're going to move on to Rafael van der Vaart now, the first of the central midfielders, and one of the only players in the team that I didn't score with. I only didn't score with him, Heitinga, and the goalkeeper, and I was quite disappointed with van der Vaart. I have done a review on him before, and I kind of enjoyed him in the review. I got a few goals with him, but playing in this team, he kind of got like shadowed out by all the other big names in the team, one of them being Wesley Sneijder, who actually scored 3 goals in 7 games with him, so that's not too bad as a record for a central midfielder. He was definitely one of the biggest surprises, no, not surprises, but the biggest performer in the team. He was a lot better than van der Vaart, completely overshadowed van der Vaart, so I'd suggest to get Sneijder if you're going to use a Dutch team. On the left hand side we have got Elia. He's 5-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot, but it's not really a problem because he's right footed anyway on the left hand side, and with this team the majority of the time I do cut in and shoot anyway, because you're going to see on the other side of the pitch now who we've got. It's kind of predictable anyway, but we've got him at left mid, and we've actually got Afellay at left wing as well. I wish that I had changed them both around now, because having the 5-star skill moves with the scoop turn further up the pitch was actually very helpful. But Afellay's fairly quick, he's got 84 pace, we managed to score a couple of goals with him, he's got a good shot on him, and he's got good dribbling as well, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, so down that left hand side it was perfect. The only problem is they're not very defensive, so that left Donk with a huge task of defending strikers and wingers, and maybe even centre attacking mids as well, and that is the problem with this team. It's just not defensive enough. If I was going to change something, I'd definitely change the centre mids to maybe De Jong, who plays in Italy, and maybe De Guzman, who plays for Swansea. But we've got Persie Robben right mid, and again I wish that I had had him further up the pitch in the right wing position. He was incredibly good. I did only score 1 goal with him, but his dribbling is just so good. He is one of the best players on the game for dribbling. I'd say he's up there with Neymar for dribbling. Really outstanding player. We decided to go for Clarence Seedorf at right wing. I have used him at right forward in a different team, hence why he has played more games. We got a couple of goals with him though, and you're going to see them when the clips come up. Clarence Seedorf, although he's very slow, he's actually really good at dribbling. He's got 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves, and his long shots are absolutely insane. He got his inform, I believe, 2 weeks ago now, and I think it was thoroughly deserved. He would have got a team of the season, I believe, if they had actually done the team of the season, but they decided not to. Speaking of team of the season, we've got the first one of the team, and it is team of the season, Robin van Persie. He didn't score as many goals as I would have liked him to. There's a couple of extra goals that haven't gone on the record because of the online games, but guys, I would definitely suggest trying the normal version before getting the team of the season, because he's one of these players that you have to get used to, and I'd also use him with another striker because he wasn't very good as a lone striker. So guys, if you have enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like, comment, and as always, subscribe.